Here is the truth. You are God. And of course, you are not God that is an old guy sitting in the clouds. You are not this kind of God. You are just a divine energy which exists on earth in the form of this body, and everything here is divine. Everything here is energy. Just our left side of the brain makes this work and let you see everything separated. All the energy can take the shape of the separate objects, separate people, separate plants, trees, etc. But if it were not for the left side of the brain, then you would see only the energy everywhere. So it's your brain which makes it separate. But the truth is that you are part of the whole energy, creating everything all the time, each moment. The creation is here, and you as energy, you create your life. The life is within you. The life is inside. It's your energy, and the way you are as a person, as a whole, what you choose for yourself here, it's what you will see in your reality. And what you have chosen is what you have learned from your early age. And you have been told many times that you were human, so you have believed it at the end that you were human. But you are not only human, you are also God, you are also divine energy. You are in the body, and in this life, through this brain, you are in this exact body which you own, and you have this possibility to be God in this body. But the truth is that you are at the same time all the energy at another level. But just most of the people do not feel it. They forget this information. We put ourselves as God in a small and limited body, and then we need to remember our true power, that we are limitless, that our power is not limited by anything, just by our brain, by our left side of the brain, the programs we have there, and the beliefs do restrict our possibilities, do limit us here. So we need to realize that anything is possible for us, that our power is unlimited, and we can achieve anything. We can choose for ourselves any reality here. But we need to first to connect to our three powers, to our three sources, which is the true source of energy, then our right side of the brain, which is our connection to the divine on earth, and to our left side of the brain, which is our connection to everything material together with our body. But most of the people are disconnected from these three powers. Many religions talk about these three powers. Many sources talk about the three powers. Even the films talk about these three powers, like in the Matrix we have Trinity, and it's not just a random name, it's a hint. You have three powers. When you find your three powers, then you could wake up truly. So you need to realize that you are at the same time the player in this game, but also the energy, the source, the reason of everything. And when you realize it, then you set yourself free. You can be free of restrictions. You can program to yourself any reality here as a divine energy, divine power. When you unlock the power of these three sources, I talk about these three sources in another video, so you can watch. I will leave you the link under this video. I will not talk about these three sources here, but what I want to tell you is that you can choose any reality, but you do it on the level of the divine, of the God. The reality is created inside through energy, through your state, but you need to connect well to your lower self, which is responsible for the materialization of the divine in the material world. And you need to check your beliefs there and to change them, to look at what you really think there, because when you connect to the source, you tell to yourself, okay, I want this and that, and the source, the energy is okay with anything. It will tell you, fine, let's do this or that, or let's create this life for you. But the left side of your brain, your lower self, is full of programs. It's working on autopilot, and all these programs were written to your brain when you were small, when you were learning how to live in this world. So you were told, this is dangerous, don't do this, don't go there, do like this, do like that, study first, then you will do your work. To earn money, you need to work much, etc. So you have many beliefs in your brain, and many ways are not familiar to you, even do not exist in your brain, but all the ways are possible here. So when you agree with your source, with your true divine power, what you really want, you feel it, then you will need to agree with your lower self, with the play in this game, with your body, with the programs you have, and to realize that these programs are working in autopilot in your left side of the brain. But the problem is that you can change this program and rewrite them only when you have access to the right side of the brain, which is your subconscious side, and to the source. So you need these three forces to rewrite your programs, to become the programmer of your life here. And you need also to realize that all your beliefs and all your thoughts, they are working in autopilot. So you are following some routes, not because it is your choice, but because there are these connections in your brain. There are these neurons which are connected in this way, which have learned those routes from your childhood, and you are following those routes in autopilot, like for example, that I should work hard to get money, and this is your route, but there is another route. You should do it easily with love in another way, but your brain knows only one route. So to write another route, to discover another different route, you need to change it in your brain. But you can change it only when you start to look at your thoughts, at your beliefs consciously, like an observer from outside. You need to disconnect from your beliefs, from your thoughts, and to look at them from outside as an independent observer, and to observe them consciously. When you start observing, you start realizing that those are only written roots, beliefs, and they are not stable. You can change them, but you can change them only when you have access to all the powers you have here, to your left side of the brain, to your right side of the brain, which is your subconscious, and to the source of energy, when you connect all these three powers, you become the creator of your life. And that is possible only when you start doing the practices of the present moment. Those practices are ancient, they are totally safe. Buddha knew them and used them, and you can use those practices. I have the free instruction for these practices. You can start doing them. I have them for you on my Telegram channel. The link is below, so you can join me. I have more information about the truth for awakening that I have collected through these years. I am searching for this theme, and this information, when I have collected all the pieces of the puzzle, this information has helped me to wake up, not only to know the things, but to feel the things, to activate all my body, to activate my mind through these practices of the present moment. So these practices are the secure and step by step safe way to your full awakening. You just need to start doing them constantly, and then you will start feeling the difference. Join me on Telegram. Also watch my other videos here where I explain more about the practices of the present moment, about the three forces we have, about our three selves and how we need to activate them, and then our system, our creator will be activated. We will be connected to the source. We will have the power to change our life, to change our programs as the programmer of our life, as the creator of our life.